Hej, gramy dalej w A New Beginning. Trafiliśmy do Brazylii, do dżungli. No i będzie tutaj z pewnością ciekawie. Trochę urozmaicenia się przyda. Trochę więcej zieleni, przyrody niż w tych ostatnich lokacjach, bo albo mieliśmy dotychczas jakieś zniszczone tereny w przyszłości, albo też budynki, czy ewentualnie platformy, po których się poruszaliśmy. No to teraz takie trochę Broken Swordowskie klimaty. Ach, jak ja tęsknię za kolejną częścią Broken Sworda.
It came with the Jeep. Proper tools. Finally. It's much lighter than I thought.
No to zobaczmy, co w niej jest. Coś lekkiego.
It's much lighter than it looks. A pity. Let's see then. A screw, a nut. That's it. Great.
Czyli to chyba wystarczy.
These are the keys of the Jeep we drove here.
Klucze do Jeepa. Jeszcze może zerknijmy na tę antenę.
No reception. This thing is junk.
Jeśli coś jest zepsute, to dobrze by było to naprawić.
It's a little loose. If I apply some pressure here and bend it a little there, it breaks and ends up in my pocket.
No to zamiast naprawić, to zadziałaliśmy w drugą stronę. Jeszcze dodatkowo zepsutą antenę zepsuliśmy jeszcze bardziej. Ale nic, to szkoda, że to stworzonko nie jest interaktywne, ale interaktywny jest za to strzywacz.
A staple gun to staple boxes closed.
No, strzywacz, jeszcze dziurkacz i można by zacząć pracę biurową.
That won't take us to the power plant.
No tak, czyli kolejna pewnie zepsuta łódź, skoro nie doprowadzi nas nigdzie.
He looks comfortable.
O, nie to.
Morning.
Morning. You are with the others, right?
Who are you talking about?
The new team of technicians for the power plant. A small lady with a bun, a hysterical giant, and some guy who looks like you with better posture.
Oh, yes. I'm with them.
Thought so. What can I do for you?
Historyczny gigant to ten Ogi?
Bring me some coffee, please.
Sorry, no more coffee. The fresh supply is expected later today.
No coffee? In South America? We must have taken a wrong turn somewhere.
No, you made the right turn just at the wrong time. My bar was cramped with workers from the power plant 24/7 until yesterday. Then a committee in Norway threatened to put all of them out of work. It had something to do with an algae or some such. Anyway, we don't have any beer and booze anymore, and coffee's out too.
Has the mood improved by now?
Yeah, looks like the algae and their inventor blew up. The committee took the threats back. The workers are happy and the jobs are secure. The only one who has to suffer now is you. But, as I said, you'll get your coffee this evening at the latest.
A, dobry sposób, żeby uszczęśliwić człowieka. Algi wraz z ich twórcą wyleciały w powietrze. Rzeczywiście jest się z czego cieszyć.
What's the best way to get to the power plant?
Oh, well, that's a short trip. Just 2 miles downriver. If I notify Miss Buendia over at the power plant, she'll send a boat immediately. You just have to tell me your names, and I'll announce you.
Thanks. That's very kind of you. But we're fine on our own.
You do know that the river is the only access to the plant, don't you? If you try to travel by land, you'll find that the area is secured by electric fences, and the guards shoot everything that moves. Indez will be happy to send a boat to get you once he knows that you're here.
I'm sure he would, but for now, I have to decline.
A, z pewnością jeśli byśmy podali swoje nazwisko prawdziwe, Ben Svensson, to by się to dobrze nie skończyło. Także będziemy musieli improwizować, jeśli wybierzemy ten sposób zaanonsowania nas.
Isn't there a boat here already?
Only Jorge's and Benicio's patrol boat. They've been waiting all day for a mechanic to repair the old cow. Miss Buendia has been notified, but no one's here yet. It shouldn't concern you, though, because only security guards are allowed on that boat.
What was wrong with the boat again?
What's wrong with it is that it broke down. Jorge's waiting for the mechanic while Benicio's killing time with your friends. But as I said, you are not allowed on it anyway.
Why is there a bar here in the middle of the jungle?
The bar is part of the river harbor. The workers from the power plant come here in the evenings to party. The power plant increases the country's quality of life, and I increase the quality of life at the power plant. I'm an important guy.
I'd rather say the power plant poisons the planet and you poison its workers.
There's enough poison for everyone.
No, ale taki przyjemny bar polowy. Gdzie taki był w Runawayu? Nie wiem, 2? Coś tak kojarzę.
Does the bar belong to Indez Industries as well?
The whole valley belongs to Indez Industries. Haven't you passed any of the checkpoints on your way here?
Checkpoints? With passport control and a security check?
Yeah, sure, the whole thing. You'd have to crash through the underbrush like a madman and get past all the mines if you wanted to avoid the checkpoints.
Like a madman? I see.
Dłuższa chwila zastanowienia.
That's all I needed, thanks.
Okay.
No i koniec tej przyjemnej pogawędki. Tutaj nic więcej nie ma, za to ekran się przesunie nam w prawą stronę, kiedy podejdziemy do prawej krawędzi ekranu. Tak jest.
Psst, Bent. Duva and we have a plan.
Which is?
We drink the guard under the table. And then we're gonna steal his clothes.
Gentlemen, next round. Volunteers first.
It's my turn. It's my turn. I have a good feeling about this.
All right. Which color?
Spades.
Correct.
Yeah. Finally. Drink, drink.
I'd like to, but the beer's out.
Brilliant plan.
If we just had more beer.
Na razie plan się powiódł w połowie, czyli upili samych siebie. Strażnika chyba trochę mniej. No dobra, porozmawiajmy po kolei z każdym.
One of Indez's security guards. He looks pretty harmless, except for that wild look in his eyes.
Bo piwo mu się skończyło.
Cheers to Bent Svensson.
Cheers to... Who is Ben Svensson?
Some crackpot scientist and eco-terrorist. Almost got me out of a job, the nutbag.
He should be quartered and hung. That's what I would do.
Not just you, Lars, not just you. What can I do for you, stranger?
No, widzę, że wszyscy nas tutaj lubią. Każdy po kolei wypowiada się o nas w samych superlatywach. Jeden się cieszy, że zginęliśmy. Drugi nas oskarża o to, że prawie stracił pracę przez nas.
Tell me more about this Svensson.
There's not much more to say. Unkempt gray hair, mustache, runs around in a lab coat all the time, talks gibberish. He's a laughing stock.
Then why is he so dangerous?
Turned out he was playing Frankenstein with swamp grass. Wanted to take over the energy market and put Indez out of business.
Mean piece of work.
He's got a son, too. Name's Duva. That one's really dangerous.
Duva, eh? Never heard of him.
No, wybacz, synu. Sławy ojca nigdy nie prześcigniesz. Tak, niczym doktor Frankenstein, to gdzie mamy swoje monstrum? No dobra. Będziemy próbowali przekonywać chyba wszystkich po kolei, że nie jesteśmy wcale tacy źli, na jakich wyglądamy. Swoją drogą, siwe włosy, niechlujne, no niechlujne to może, ale nie wyglądają mi na siwe.
Maybe Ben Svensson isn't as bad as that.
Don't let his appearances deceive you. He's an energy imperialist of the worst kind.
Maybe his energy is better for the world than Indez's energy.
Pure imperialistic propaganda. I tell you, those self-appointed do-gooders just want to ruin the market. If they had any say in it, we wouldn't have private armies anymore either. And then I'd be out of a job for good.
Let's not paint such a bleak picture, shall we?
Right. Bent Svensson is dead. Case closed.
You don't seem to be as drunk as the others.
Luck. Pure luck. The others must guess which suit I'm holding up. So far, they got 1 right out of 4. I'm sure Lady Luck's smiling on me today.
She probably studied statistics, too.
Dokładnie. Czysta statystyka, są 4 kolory, więc tak średnio raz na 4 próby się będzie można zgadnąć, czyli on ma przewagę. 3 razy to oni muszą pić, a na 4, a raz on. Nic dziwnego, że jest mniej pijany od reszty.
Do you work at the power plant?
Everyone round here's working for the power plant. I had the graveyard shift at the eastern gate, and I want to get back to the barracks and catch some Z's.
But
Our boat broke down and the mechanic hasn't gotten here yet. Wouldn't be all that bad if I wasn't wasting my time.
I am a mechanic.
You're not a mechanic. You're a scientist. Mechanics either wear oil-smeared coveralls or carry around pipe tongs.
You've got ideas.
Well, you recognized me as a violent elite soldier too, right? It's the equipment that counts.
You're not playing.
No, I'm just looking at my cards. The beer's out, and we can't play without beer.
That's good. You've had more than enough.
True for them, but not for me.
We'll get you. You just wait and see.
How? Without beer?
Is the river the only access route to the power plant?
We also have a heliport, but that is only for Indez and his business partners.
And over land?
It's a minefield.
A minefield.
Those who are successful have enemies, and if you are clever to boot, you hire security experts like me.
No tak, widać, że świetnie wykonujesz swoją robotę, ekspercie do spraw bezpieczeństwa. Tutaj nie współfalasz się z obcymi. Masz oczy dookoła głowy.
Indez has a private army?
Yes, the cream of the crop, and also the most expensive.
I hope he has enough money left for reactor safety.
Why? We are the reactor safety. We see to it that no eco-fundamentalist can get into the power plant and mess things up.
So ecology is worse than radioactivity.
Now you sound like one of those who always want to discuss everything. I'm just doing my job.
Have fun.
We will.
We spent our last vacation in Brazil, but I don't think he remembers. He was still a small child at the time.
No to musiało to być dawno temu. Teraz ma pewnie koło 30, więc 20 parę lat temu.
Look, Bent, I got wasted. We're in the middle of the Brazilian jungle, only a few miles away from Indez's power plant, and your son is drinking with the guards. Great, ain't it?
No, it ain't great. But I haven't come here to, bark at you.
Really?
It, Duva, I'm sorry. I wasn't a good father. And, I made a real mess of things. Oh, well. Why don't you just have another drink? Because that's all I wanted to say, really.
Bent? Let's save the world first before we save our relationship, shall we? I'd prefer to get the small things off the table before we start dealing with the big stuff.
Yes, of course. Take care, Duva.
You too.
And don't drink too much, hear me?
Ah, now you've ruined this beautiful goodbye.
I'm just saying.
Ale coś w tym jest, bo w przygodówkach ratowanie świata to jest taka powszednia sprawa na porządku dziennym, a ratowanie relacji rodzinnych to jest rzadkość.
He's drunk. I wonder if that changes him somehow.
Zmieni go? No, jeśli pierwszy raz w życiu jest pijany, to go może zmieni. Jakoś.
You are playing a drinking game?
Yep. Wanna join?
I want you to become sober and help.
We are helping. We're helping, see? Benicio draws a card and we guess the suit. If we're right, he has a drink. And once he's drunk enough, we'll steal his clothes. Very simple.
To taki miecz obosieczny. I bardziej ta druga strona na razie dźga niż ta właściwa.
How's it going with the plan?
We are out of beer.
But what's the score?
Sally sells seashells by the seashore.
If Shelly's shells seashells by the cheese store.
More beer. We need more beer. We'll get him.
You'll not get far in this state.
Why? Where do I want to get to?
You wanted to come with us to the power plant to write an article about us.
Oh, Why don't you just tell me what happened afterwards?
That's assuming we make it out alive.
See, that's why I'm getting hammered.
Are all your articles secondhand?
Not all of them. Most of it is my own work.
So you make up the stories. Why doesn't that surprise me?
Hey, I can't sell the truth if it won't make the cover. So what if an old lady becomes a hot blonde and a monk becomes a murderer?
And what do you make of two drunken good-for-nothings?
Holmes and Watson.
No tak, są i tacy dziennikarze. Niestety dzisiaj zresztą sensacja to jest najlepszy sposób na sprzedanie czegokolwiek, więc byle krzykliwie, byle były jakieś hasełka, które pozwolą, które skłonią czytelnika do kliknięcia. Prawda? Może być jakiś element prawdy w artykule. No i takim dziennikarzem jest też Ogi.
Can you lend me some money?
Why me?
Because you were the only one to exchange money at the heliport.
Oh, damn it, you got me. Here, take it, but don't spend it all at once, will you?
Thanks. I'm not gonna watch this any longer.
No dobra, konwersacje miłe, przemiłe, przesympatyczne już za nami. Teraz może przyjrzyjmy się, co tutaj się składa na element otoczenia. Lustro.
The light is shining extremely brightly into my eyes.
Z całą pewnością. Cienka blaszka, można ją zabrać.
How tasteless. Well, at least they didn't throw their waste into the forest. I see. It covered a hole. I can see through it to the other side.
No, czyli tutaj się bawili o coś podglądacze. Ciekawe, czy z tej strony ktoś podglądał kogoś, kto był po drugiej stronie, czy raczej na odwrót.
Colonialist jungle kitsch. Two hearts, side by side. Maida would have liked this.
A to jak śpiewała Beata Kozidrak, dwa smutki, dwa serca, tak? Czy tam dwa serca, dwa smutki? Już nie pamiętam, jak to szło. Płótno.
What's that good for?
No właśnie, komu to potrzebne? Otóż pewnie nam.
Away with it.
I tutaj są wtyczki. Można je wyciągać.
I wonder what this cable is for.
Ale na razie może nie będziemy ich wyciągać, bo nie mamy takiej potrzeby. Później się tym miejscem zajmiemy, tylko właśnie zabrakło im piwa. Piwo jest po drugiej stronie, ale nikomu nie chce się ruszyć 4 liter, przejść 10 czy 20 metrów w jedną i 20 w drugą stronę.
Luckily, someone thought of storing it in a cool place.
W sumie mogliby wtedy nie zachować równowagi, no tak. Łatwiej jest się nie przewrócić siedząc.
If we are still alive 1 week from now, I'll buy a round, but certainly not of this swill.
No i dobra, może nie wrócimy od razu. Potrenujemy siłę i będziemy targać ze sobą butelki i przejdziemy trochę na lewo. Piękny ślizgacz.
A swamp boat. That could be our ticket to the power plant. Ah, there's the plate with the boat type. Amazon Buggy C600. I don't like it at all.
Czemu? Poczciwy chłop z twarzy, z wyglądu.
Excuse me, is that your boat?
None of your business.
May I ask you a question anyway?
No. Bugger off.
No, przemiły, przesympatyczny.
Tools. See?
So?
I'm a mechanic, specialized in airboats. May I take a look?
A Bible doesn't make a pope. First you gotta tell me what engine we're using.
No nie wystarczy, bo jeśli byśmy tak to traktowali, to byśmy mieli miliardy papieży.
How should I know if you don't even let me on the boat?
All our boats were delivered with the same engine. If you know one, you know them all. You don't seem to know none. And now, get off my back. I'll talk to you once you've answered my question. What kind of engine does the boat have?
A Dunham ZX7.
Nice try, but the Dunham is a fogger motor.
How would you know?
I killed vermin on a plantation before I came here.
And now you're in Emilio Indez's private army. Interesting career choice.
Nah, I'm still doing the same thing. The vermin just got bigger.
I see.
Good.
No, teraz łażą na dwóch nogach. Mają tak pewnie od 1,50 m średnio do 2 metrów wzrostu i tak dalej. O, książka.
This is the manual for the swamp boat. And there's the number of a service hotline below the title. I'll memorize that, just in case.
I thought you were a specialist for swamp boats.
So?
A specialist won't need the manual.
A swamp boat. That could be our
Dobra, czy można tutaj coś zrobić? Jest przewód paliwowy i tak dalej, rura wydechowa, ster, ale tym się zajmiemy później. Na razie numer do producenta poznaliśmy łodzi, więc może się czegoś od niego dowiemy. Jest tutaj telefon przy barze. Skorzystajmy.
Hey, that's not for free.
How much is it?
Show me how much you've got, and I'll tell you if it's enough.
No to powiedz mi.
Will that be enough for a call?
Sure. That'll be enough for several calls. Indez is paying the bill anyway.
And what did I give you the money for?
Service charge.
Oczywiście. Na szczęście trochę nam jeszcze zostało w kieszeni. Mieliśmy 5 monet i dalej mamy 5.
I hate hotlines, but I've got no choice.
Transport Boats and Manufacturing, Inc.
I desperately need a boat.
Just one boat? We usually only take bulk orders. Where do you want it delivered?
To the Brazilian jungle, near the Indez power plant.
To the Brazilian jungle.
Yes, can you deliver at once? She hung up. I would have done the same.
Odłożyła, było she. Tutaj akurat nie mogę tłumaczyć nie mogę tłumaczyć tłumaczy, bo było she, więc she się tłumaczy na odłożyła raczej.
Transport Boats and Manufacturing, Inc.
Are your boats environment friendly?
That depends. Do you not value comfort, safety, and storage space?
It was a general question. Are your boats environment friendly?
If you ask like that, then yes. We have boats like that, but they don't come cheap.
I understand. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Transport Boats and Manufacturing, Inc.
Dobra, przejdźmy do rzeczy.
I have a question about one of your engines.
What type of boat?
Dobra, tutaj możemy sobie próbować różnych odpowiedzi, ale przejdę do tego Amazon Buggy C600.
It's an Amazon Buggy C600.
And what engine?
Czytam Amazon, bo tak to się zawsze czyta. Ja zawsze byłem przyzwyczajony do Amazonu. To jest Amazon.
The boat is powered by a Dunham ZX7. The boat is powered by a Dunham ZX7.
Just a second. You used a fogger motor for your boat?
Nothing else was available.
Listen to me. Get rid of the Dunham and replace it with another engine. It doesn't matter which one, as long as it's not a Dunham. That should solve your problem.
Thanks. Well, at least the expert idiots had a good laugh.
No, także to była akurat ciekawa konwersacja, warto ją było usłyszeć. Wyśmiała nas pani.
Transport Boats and Manufacturing, Inc.
Yes, hello, it's me again. I wanted to ask something about a broken engine on an Amazon Buggy C600.
I'm sorry, but the line's bad. What kind of engine did you say it was?
To numer seryjny silnika.
It's a serial engine.
Just a second. Are you talking about the Drifter TTX?
Yes, exactly. Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Trochę się zdziwiła, że już zakończyliśmy w tym momencie na naszą konwersację. Teraz udowodnimy, że jesteśmy mechanikiem.
I'll talk to you once you've answered my question. What kind of engine does the boat have?
You are using a Drifter TX.
Right.
So now that I've proven that I'm the mechanic, why don't you tell me what's wrong with her?
The exhaust is blocked. The wind rudder ripped, and the fuel hose leaks.
No to mamy problem. Trochę rzeczy mamy do naprawy. Pierwsze to ster na przykład.
The wind rudder is in tatters.
Jak go naprawić? Wzięliśmy płótno, nie?
The tarp fits perfectly. Now I only have to fasten it.
A co jest tak porządne, żeby to przymocować? Jakiś młotek, gwoździe? Nie! Zszywacz.
Ha! No outside the box thinking and wild improvisation for once. I can just use the staple gun with the tarp and... I'm done. Wish it were always that simple.
Dobra. Druga rzecz pewnie będzie równie prosta.
Looks like something got stuck in there.
A właściwie może być krzywa.
My arm is much too big.
Może być krzywa, bo zakrzywimy antenę.
Maybe it will finally be of some use. Well, that's one useful fish hook. Aha, so that's the problem. A snake got stuck inside the exhaust pipe.
Is it dead?
It couldn't have survived in there. Why? Are you afraid of snakes?
Take the evil thing and throw it away. Far away. That's all you need to know.
No i mamy przewód paliwowy, albo wąż paliwowy, żebyśmy mieli dwa węże.
The fuel hose has come loose and is lying on the ground. As long as I can't clamp the hose somehow, it will fall off again. No surprise the hose doesn't fit. The top is completely worn out.
No dobra, i znowu szalona improwizacja przed nami. Mamy cienką blaszkę i śrubę.
I have an idea. I'll take the shield, bend it so the screw will go through the opening at both ends, secure it with the nut, and I'll have a self-made screw clamp in no time. Not bad. I hope this works. Ha! It clamps the top of the hose to the tank. Not a permanent solution, but good enough for now.
What's up?
I've fixed the exhaust.
I know. I saw it. Stay away from me with that thing. I hate them snakes.
Sorry. I replaced and fastened the wind rudder.
You don't have to tell me I got eyes.
Don't you get bored watching experts at work all day?
That's my job. It gets interesting when one of them experts does things I don't like.
I'm glad then that our collaboration turned out so well.
Sure.
I made a screw clamp from a screw and a tin plate, and I managed to clamp the top with it. It should hold for now.
I don't give a damn how you did it as long as you did it.
Well, I did.
Fine.
Ale konkretny chłop.
Do you take on passengers for the return trip to the power plant?
Nah.
And how can I get there then?
Everybody's got to get by on their own. Think of something yourself.
I will. The boat is ready.
Then you're not needed anymore.
You are welcome. Glad to be of service.
Dobra, teraz czas sprawić, żeby tamten przegrał z nami w karty. Znaczy z nami, z naszymi ziomkami, czyli z naszym synem i nieznajomym, którego już trochę poznaliśmy, więc jest takim częściowym znajomym. Piwo było im potrzebne, proszę bardzo.
There. You can continue the game.
Oh, thank you. Well, gentlemen, let's continue.
No dobra. I teraz powinniśmy zrobić jedną rzecz, zanim przejdziemy do konkretów. Mianowicie tutaj są śrubki pewne. Wtyczki w wtyczki, śrubki. Dobra, dwie śruby. Wiadomo, czym się odkręca śruby w grach.
Something moved on the other side.
Czasem też śrubokrętem, ale to rzadko.
Sounds like something toppled over.
No to zobaczmy, co się takiego stało.
It must have toppled over when I removed the screw.
No i patrzcie, lustro
It wasn't askew earlier. Must be because I removed the screw.
jest w kształcie kara. Karo, kier, pik. I brakuje nam tylko trefla, chyba że ten krzyż.
Weird. It didn't look like a church from the outside.
No tak, krzyż może być treflem. Niech będzie i tak. I mamy dziurę do podglądania. Będziemy widzieć karty. Nawet im chyba o tym nie trzeba mówić. Prawda?
How's it going with the plan?
He's too sneaky.
Ed Knott was shot and Sam Shot was not shot, so it's better to be shot than not.
Blah, 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 blah.
We're so close to winning, but we need a more refined strategy.
You better leave the thinking to someone else.
Whatever.
No nam, dobra.
I'm not gonna watch this any longer.
Już. Brakuje tylko stołu z powyłamywanymi nogami. I Saszy, która szła suchą szosą. Dobra, podglądamy.
I can see the guard's cards, and if these old eyes of mine aren't deceiving me, that's hearts.
Kiery były na górze po lewej, więc wyciągamy wtyczkę.
Well, spades, diamonds, or clubs?
Neither. I say hearts.
Right. I take a drink.
Spades.
Piki były tutaj.
Well, spades, diamonds, or clubs?
Spades?
Right. I take a drink.
A coraz lepiej. Ciekawe, czy ma mocną głowę.
Diamonds.
Kara. Kara to nie była chyba ta górna wtyczka, bo to były trefle, tylko trochę niżej.
Well, what do you say?
Diamonds?
Right. I take a drink.
The guard is drunk enough now.
No jak dla mnie, to powinniśmy wcześniej z nimi omówić nasz plan, chyba że oni tak odruchowo widzą coś, są na tyle pijani, że to mówią. Efekt skojarzeń. Cześć, strażniku.
Has Lady Luck left you?
No, she's just gone to get cigs. Why do you ask such a stupid question?
There's no reason to be rude.
Oh, really?
Father, stop interfering with our game. We're doing fine without you.
If you say so.
No, jakoś z naszej pomocy to korzystaliście, obstawiając kolory.
May I?
Hands off, Grandpa, or I'm gonna shoot you.
Do you want me to open the beer for you?
Well, that would be great, mister. You can use the bottle opener on my key ring.
No to teraz to zabierzmy.
May I?
Hey!
Calm down. I just want to open the bottle.
Huh? Okay, but no tricks.
No dobra, można się wypić? Nie?
I should wait until he's finished this one before I open another one.
I refuse to drink when Father's watching.
Tak.
At least you feel ashamed of drinking.
Dobra, oddamy mu klucze, ale już nie jego.
Here, your keys.
I'll kick your asses next round.
I'll just put them on the table, okay? That was that.
Ben Svensson isn't dead. He's here with me.
I'm just repeating what the guards said. Bent Svensson is dead, and the algae is history.
None of that is true. Indes still has one specimen. We are here to save it.
Oh, Faye, you and your plans. Why do you still believe that this Svensson will be able to achieve anything?
Because I want to believe it.
Oh, wake up and stop dreaming, will you? It takes more than good intentions to save the world. You need to act recklessly. At some point, You'll go up in smoke, and no one will remember who you were and why you were here. No one will remember me tomorrow either, but at least I'll have given the world a future.
Stay away from the power plant. Wait for us.
Too late. I've just found the back entrance. Farewell, Faye. Over and out.
Salvador! Salvador, answer me!
We have a boat.
Oh, Bent, that's great. We have to leave immediately. Salvador is going to do it solo.
Is that a bad thing?
You don't know him. He'll kill them all of those who stand in his way, and maybe he'll even destroy the algae. Where's the boat?
Follow me. Excuse me, Mr.
Yes?
We would need the boat after all.
Why don't you come and get it then? Benny, where are you? We're having a situation here.
That was your plan?
It was only the beginning. Watch and learn.
Tak, I want to believe hasło z X-Files. Nie lubi węży, to już wiemy.
Aim and fire.
Ah, go away! Get off of me!
Hurry, Bent, get in the boat.
Don't worry, we can make it.
Huh?
I said you shouldn't worry. The world won't end today.
Rozdział 8. The Phoenix Plan. Z fundacji Phoenix z MacGyvera. Nie no.
It must be here somewhere. I can locate Salvador's radio transmitter on the other side of the river.
When did you say the reactor accident happened?
This afternoon, we have to hurry.
Tak, jak się zielono zrobiło. Zupełnie inne klimaty niż na początku. Ale tak jak powiedział, trochę się zamienili rolami, bo najpierw Faye wierzyła, a Bent był sceptyczny, teraz odwrotnie. Bent mówi we can make it, czyli możemy to zrobić. Tak jak z piosenki chyba Billa Withersa. Bo jest ich dwoje, just the two of us, we can make it if we try. Just the two of us, you and I. Możemy to wspólnie zrobić. No, tam to raczej chodziło bardziej o miłość. Tutaj ratowanie świata. Ale tak, możemy to wspólnie zrobić. Miejmy nadzieję, że się uda. Dziękuję wam serdecznie za uwagę. Trzymajcie się i zapraszam na kolejny odcinek. Cześć!